Hi everyone, so this video we're going to work primarily on our core muscles, and it's sort of like we introducing ourselves into our core again after a break, or it can be used as a beginner workout. But even if you're intermediate, you'll still find some benefits in this as we just slowly go through the body. So we start off in our supine position, so we're just bringing our back on the mat, feet on the ground. Okay, so we're just nice and relaxed, feeling the spine just nice and relaxed in the neutral position on that mat. And we're going to start off with just simple roll-ups here if we can. So it's a nice deep breath in. As we breathe out, we're just trying to gently peel the head up off the mat, up their shoulder blades. You'll feel that core gently squeeze as we try and gaze gently between the legs, just about this height. Breathe in as we roll back down to recover. So as I exhale, just lifting that head up, lifting the shoulder blades slightly off the mat, feeling that core connect. Breathe in as I come back in. We're just trying to flow through this movement, through that inhale phase, that exhale phase. But again, you can take a moment at the bottom to give yourself a recovery in between the breaths if you need. If the exhale and inhale is a bit too much, hands can be on the thighs as well. So gently slide them up as you reach, roll back down. We're just trying to feel the core squeeze as we rise the head slightly off the ground. That shoulder blades is gently lifting, and then roll back down. Control the way down as well, just nice and slow. And again, just rising as high as you can comfortably. What we're looking for is the front of the core muscles to tighten, and then just release and recover on the way down. A couple more reps here as you exhale and rise. Inhale, coming back down. Last one here as we roll up and squeeze, and roll back down into that recovery position. Well done. So here now is going to bring our feet up to our tabletop position. So it's just coming into roughly 90 degrees, hands on the side. Or do here's a single step foot on the ground. So it's a nice deep breath in again. This time as we breathe out, we're trying to brace the core. So if you imagine someone's gently going to tap you in the stomach, you'll feel the core muscles tighten. We're trying to hold that tightness as we drop the right toes down towards the mat, holding through that movement. Breathe and relax as we release the muscles as that foot comes back up again to that tabletop position. I'm just going to gently switch over to that other side, squeezing the core as it comes down, release as we come back up. So again, just try and take our time and feel the core muscles working, brace that core. Imagine someone's about to gently tap you in the stomach. Brace that core, exhale, coming down, breathe and coming back up. Brace the core, even if it's slightly hold the breath a bit to help bracing the core, and release and recover as we go back up. Take our time with that foot drop, giving yourself a chance to fully brace the core, release as you come back up. Squeeze as we go down, release as we come back up. Make this one harder by just staying in that rolled up position if you feel you're comfortable. Otherwise, you just keep the head down and focus slowly on squeezing the core as we drop the foot, recover as you come back down. Bracing that core as the foot drops, release and recover, coming back. One more each side here, bracing the core coming down, recover as we come back up. Last one here, bracing the core, recover, and our feet just comes back down for a second. Can we lengthen, let them leg muscles relax, let the core muscles relax for a second. Recover. So next one we're just going to try and build on that a wee bit just to make it a little bit harder. We're going to bring our legs back up to a 90 degrees position again. Nice deep breath in. This time as you breathe out, squeeze the core. We're just going to try and stretch the right leg out a bit, as far as you can comfortably. Breathe in back into. So the further I stretch out the leg, the more tension is going to be on the core. I'm trying to put my time in that lengthened position and recover as I come back in. Again, imagine someone trying to tap me in the stomach as I push the leg out. You keep that core nice and braced and recover then as it comes back in for a second. So we're trying to exhale, brace the core as you push one foot out and recover coming back in. Okay, again we can make this one harder with the hold up position if you want. But again, you don't have to keep the head down. The further again you push the leg out, the more tension on the core. So you don't have to go all the way if it feels too much. You can go one foot and back in. If it still feels too much, you can keep one leg on the ground and just focus on pushing the right leg out, for example, in for a few times, and then you can just go and switch over that left leg out, and then to make it a little bit easier on the braced core and on that leg muscle. A couple more each side here if we can. Squeeze the core as you go out, recover back in, squeeze the core as you go out. As you come back in, just release and recover. Again, let the legs fall down, let them relax, the leg muscles recover for a couple of seconds. reset and recover the core. Good. So from here now, we're going to just gently go back into that same movement one more time. We'll do one more round of that. So if we're ready, bringing the legs back up to 90 degrees. Nice deep breath in, squeeze and brace the core, pushing that leg gently out. Breathe in, recover as it comes back in. Breathe out as you brace the core, going out. Breathe in, recover as it comes back in. So again, imagine someone gently tapping your stomach to help brace and squeeze the core muscles, going out. Recover, coming back in. Alternate through the leg. You can still go into that hold up position with the head, it's going to be more challenging. And if you feel you're ready, or head can stay on the ground if that feels comfortable enough. Brace the core. Inhale, coming back in. Squeeze the core muscles out. Inhale back in. Last couple of reps here. Going out. Coming back in. Go out. Coming back in. Again, returning into that recovery position. Legs down, recovered for a couple of seconds. We're moving into one more exercise here just to finish the sequence off. We're going to try and deliver it into your dead bug, where it's just bringing the arm movements into that exercise that we just did. You will take our time with it, just to build it. So I'm going to demonstrate the first movements here. Our legs are going to go back up into 90 degrees here, and this time our arms are going to come up if we can. This time, breathe in as you breathe and squeeze the core. We're going to still push the right leg out, but we're going to then try and push the left hand just out over the head a bit. So we're not trying to force anything away from the body, we're just trying to stretch it out a wee bit. Holding it for a second, and then hand and leg comes back in. So we'll test your coordination, okay? So that's why we're just going to try and focus on pushing the leg out first, and then let the opposite hand fall out, squeezing the core, and then bring them back in together. Okay? Take your time with this movement. If you go too fast, you'll get arms and legs moving all together, and that's not what we want. We just want one arm, one leg moving at a time. So, in the lying position, we'll bring our legs back up to 90 degrees, and then your arms are up here. Take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out again, try to brace the core. Mind yourself gently tapping your stomach, pushing the right foot out into a lengthened position, and the left arm is over the head. Holding for a second, bracing the core. Breathe in as you come back in. Pause, you reset. As you squeeze the core muscle, push that left leg out. Right arms over the head. Breathe in as you come back in. Exhale, brace the core, pushing the arm and leg out together. If you want, coming back in. If you feel it's tough in the coordination, just focus on the foot first, left foot out first, for example. Right arm then over the head, back in together. Head up can make it harder if you want. Head down if we need. Again, just focus on bracing, squeezing the core. First, push that leg out, then that arm over the head, back in together to reset. Brace the core, push the leg out, arm over the head, back in to reset. We'll do one more each side here. Squeezing the core muscles as we go out, recover as we come back in, squeezing the core muscles go out. As we recover, come back in. We're just going to gently hug the knees here, side to side, the core recover, the legs recover. From here then, we just gently lengthen the legs. Let those leg muscles recover for a couple of seconds, taking the tension off them too. From here then, we're just going to gently stretch, a couple of stretches to finish. Okay, so the first one's just in this position, we're just going to do a full body stretch. So legs out nice and straight, arms over the head. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, stretch the arms away, gently stretching the legs away. So you try to make yourself as tall as you can as you breathe out. Breathe in, relax the legs and arms. Breathe out again, just gently stretch as tall as we can. Breathe in to recover. Breathe out as we stretch as tall as we can. Breathe in to recover. Breathe out as we stretch as tall as we can. And as we breathe in to recover, arms coming by the side. Last one here now is going to gently change your position on the mat. So we're gently coming up and around in all four position. This one here just to stretch a little bit out of the back now. As you sit back into your hips, into your chest pose. Arms just lengthen away, you'll feel that stretch in the back into the hamstrings a little bit. Arms just stretching long, just to stretch out the upper back. Hold them for a few seconds here. The back so stretch out and recover. 3, 2, 1. As gently reaching out of that, and that is our sequence complete.